Hey everybody, getting a good look at my Pleco here. I bought this as a High Finned Spotted Pleco from Petsmart several years ago, or a few years ago, a couple years ago, I'm not sure how long it's been. But I've been calling it a sailfin Pleco for a while, since that's what most people seem to think it was. I looked up the sailfin Plecos and it looks pretty similar. It looks similar enough that I figured within, just normal variation within the species, it could probably pass for that. And then about a week ago, one of my viewers commented saying that this was not a sailfin Pleco, and he told me what species it was, and I have no idea off the top of my head what it was. I just saw the fish sitting in here displaying itself like this, so I thought I'd come in and get some video of it real quick. But whatever they said it was, that was absolutely positively it. All those sort of lighter tan markings on it that almost make it look like it's been brushing up against stuff and it's sort of rubbed itself raw on the high points there. All those markings and everything were exactly what is supposed to be there. The way the tail curls around with those dots along the top and that sort of orangey color, all of it was absolutely spot on for what this fish was identified as. Again, I can't remember what it was, and there was no common name, unless, of course, you want to say the High Finned Spotted Pleco, the name that the Petsmart sells it under. Maybe that's the common name. I don't know. But it's definitely not a sailfin. It's a really cool fish, though. I still debate on what to actually do with it. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's already really big. It's too big for a 55, honestly. I really need to get it out of here. But I don't really know where to put it. I could put it in my, what I refer to as my native tank, even though it doesn't have all native fish in it. I already do have another one of these. But let's go have a look at that, because I don't think they're the same species. I bought them both at Petsmart. I bought them both from the same store. I bought them both from the same tank. Not at the same time. And they were both labeled as High Finned Spotted Plecos. It's a very common one they sell there at the Petsmart. So now that you've had a good solid look at that one, come over here to my native tank and have a look at the markings on this one. This one just looks completely different. It doesn't have any of those light brown markings. The sort of spots on it are more like sort of squiggly puzzle piece patterns. They've got more of a brownish kind of color to them. I know it's hard to tell here, but the tail fin does not have anywhere nearly as extreme of the curl or those dots on it. This could be color variation within the species, I don't know. But to me, they don't look like the same fish. I think they might be something different. I don't know. The other thing, and again, this doesn't really mean a whole lot either, I suppose, but I've had this one longer than I've had the other one. And this one's in a bigger tank with more food. So why is the other one that I have not had as long already so much larger than this one? So I'm not sure whether they're the same species or not. Again, I tend to think that they're probably not. But they very well could be. And he's just sort of hanging out doing his thing. And remember, this stick down here, these lines on it are marked in inches. So if you want to get an idea of how big he actually is there. Or he's actually right up against the glass. I mean, you can see my hand next to him, how big he is. So it's definitely getting up there in size. I'm probably going to need to get it out of here soon. Just not sure where to put it. I've also mentioned that another possible option would be my 125. But I'm really reluctant to do that because I've already got some smaller plecos that live on the bottom. I've got a fairly large synodontis, and I'm a little concerned about territoriality. I did have one viewer say that they put one of these in with a synodontis and they fought all the time, and it just wasn't a good thing to do. So I'm really reluctant to do that, even in a 125. It is a nice large tank where everybody theoretically would have room to, go their own way and do their own thing, but that's not necessarily how it's going to work. when it comes to fish. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm getting ready to put the lights out for the night. And once again, just wanted to get this guy on video since it was sitting out displaying itself like that. And who knows, if I'm not going to have it for very much longer, I may as well get as much video of it as I can while I can. So thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss anything I got coming up. You never know what it's going to be with me. Don't forget, this one here is my T-bar tank, although we did not see the T-bar in this video. Oh, there he is, making an appearance right at the very end. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.